Hello! How's it going, everybody? It's Dicebag again. Guess what we're doing? Do I start every stream asking that every time? I think I do. I think that's just becoming a tradition at this point. Today, the same thing we do every day. We work on creatures. And that means we do humans, because that's like all there is left. Except when we don't do humans. Because we do a lot of not humans too, actually, now that I think about it. After I make that joke at my own expense, and it's not even true. But yeah. We are drawing the Viridian Ranger? Ranger. The Viridian Ranger, boys, is a focus today that we're gonna finish this chick up. I can't draw. Alright. I didn't take any look at the line art Patron sent me, so we're gonna figure out if I need to do anything or not as we draw, I suppose. So yeah, also new Pokemon games announced. We're not gonna have such clear wrappings around here, I think. Better to keep that simple. Frickin' Dale is arguing with me on Discord when I'm trying to stream. Dale's salty because he doesn't want to acknowledge that the new Pro Tag girl is just the Gen 6 one, but in a different outfit. Or the Gen 7 one. Pretty bland, honestly. They've been getting more bland with their Pro Tag designs ever since Gen 7. They've just gotten more and more homogeneous. Coincidentally, it's when they changed the directors of the games that this started happening. And once you know it, everything else about the game started sucking at the same time. So yeah, I blame the new director. Anyways, Viridian Ranger. Oh, what's going on here? There we go. Alright. Now let's see. Color schemes. Let's get some of the other. Some of the other Viridian Order members up here so we can kind of pull from them. Oh, you know what? I should probably give her like a more special bow. Now that I'm thinking about it. This shouldn't take too long. I'll just give her kind of this twisted look to the wood here. Actually, you know what? Should really be more like so. Alright, let's go with that. We'll take this and flip it. And there we go. Alright, let's merge that.
Zero Festiva Zero says. Flaps.
I guess. Hey Festiva, how's it going? We are working on a ranger today. For now, until I finish it. There you go. Does that solve your Plaps question? Let's get some of our references up. Let's see what this looks like on her.
Through the shadows we tread with care. Conjurers unite, we're well aware. In the heart
Whoops,
of them all
not
lies
there.
grim despair. Eldritch fear makes us all beware. Mystic runes glow in the midnight air. We chant our spells with fiery flare. Echoes of darkness all around.
Alright. And the other parts of the skin?
Our courage is found. Light the torches, we'll find our way. No evil force.
You know what? I don't think the color
Together we
needs to be this wide here.
in deep moss belly, we hold our
We're gonna trim that down a bit.
silent whispers from the ancient past. Haunted souls in the shadows cast.
And let's see. No, we can close that one.
To magic unsurpassed.
I will borrow the Minder's
Sorcery summoned ever fast.
colors for some of these.
Eerie winds chalice raised with sacred light, banish all beyond our sight. In unity we fight the blight.
I'll make the jacket a little greenish here. And let's see, what should we do about the furry cloak? Probably something light. Although maybe it would be better to have a darker color to it. Maybe not that one specifically. Something like that. That should work.
Ponyboy Horse says. Dice bag fact, dice bag will cut me off if I start telling the truth again.
Ponyboy, you only got cut off because your truth was like 2 paragraphs long. Don't
Ponyboy
be
Horse says.
historical
1984.
revisioning me. Yeah, 1984, and I'm the party. How's it going, Ponyboy? What are you up to? Ponying with
Horse
the
says,
boys?
Why is the fur clock the same color as the leather?
Why not?
Ponyboy Horse says. I just ate a bomb homemade chicken pizza.
Okay. Eating something normal for once, huh?
Ponyboy Horse says. Also leather and fur are typically not the same colors.
Well, the fur is dyed, you see.
Ponyboy Horse says. It wasn't totally normal, the crust of the pizza was made of chicken.
Crust of the pizza made of chicken. I don't know if I believe you, Ponyboy. I think you're just trying to trigger me. How do you make the crust of the pizza from chicken? Come on. Tell me your lies.
Ponyboy Horse says. It was good.
What have you got in Discord now? Alright then, Ponyboy. You are a certified retard. Chicken crusted pizza. We're gonna have to put you in a mental institution.
It was amazing.
I'm sure it was to mentally ill people. I'm sure it made plenty of friends at the asylum.
Says, tell Kit that cause she started the trend.
Blinded by their bold desire, mortals sought to harness fire, but fire burns.
Well, if I ever see Kit, I'll tell her.
Among their marvels, none were spared. The work of man, their pride, their bane, crafting gods through skill and pain. Machines awaken, their hearts beat black. From dust they rise, they must attack.
Have you all seen the new Pokemon stuff? This is something we need to talk about, by the way.
Ponyboy Horse says. I saw everyone is up in arms that the dog has to be on 4 legs.
Yeah, they don't want the dog to be a furry. Which I'm neither here nor there on the bipedalness of the animals. I could take it or leave it. I'm not getting this generation anyways. Freaking Switch 2 exclusive pretty much put the nail in the coffin for me. One of these days, Nintendo consoles just aren't going to be profitable and they'll move to PC like everyone else. The whole concept of a console is kinda outdated. Like, yes, I spent a bunch of money to get my PC up to gaming standards. Now I definitely want to spend another $500 on a new freaking console that's inferior in pretty much every way. Just so I can play a Pokemon game. No thanks. I already skipped Generation 8 because it would have required me to get a Switch. And I eventually got a Switch for Gen 9 and the Legends Arceus game. And that was not actually worth it. So screw it, we ain't doing that no more. And also, here, look at this. We got new protagonist girl right here. Look at this. It is like the same character, except they swished her hair in the opposite direction. All the designs are getting more and more lazy and generic looking, and I don't know, you might like this, but like every single female character has short hair. Funny that. Your people are ruining Pokemon, Ponyboy, you short hair enthusiasts.
Ponyboy Horse says, I love short hair. Ponyboy Horse says, it's my time to shine.
Sad.
Ponyboy Horse says, move away, old guard, it's a time for a new, better reign.
Ponyboy, you are a tourist.
Ponyboy Horse says, get toured nerd.
Let's see. When was the last time you played a Pokemon game, Ponyboy?
Ponyboy Horse says, probably on the Game Boy.
See. Once again, big game companies pandering to people who didn't play their games. Can't believe Pokemon is going woke.
Ponyboy Horse says. But I do like waifus.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. Everybody likes waifus. Who's your Pokemon waifu if you're such a waifu person?
Ponyboy Horse says. Gloria, I love my Scottish girl.
Alright, here you go, Ponyboy.
Ponyboy Horse says. Gloria is way better than the emo chick that stole her spotlight.
Look, it's Gloria.
Ponyboy Horse says. Wow, it's Gloria.
Yeah.
Ponyboy Horse says. Now she just needs her tab.
I've been really getting on actually working out some of the publishing stuff for Crytures recently. Trying to get that whatchamacallit, intro thing, adventure template worked out so I can start getting that into people's hands. And it's almost done. Hopefully this week I will have that finished up. Then we can start building the email list and shit. You know, marketing. Huzzah! Speaking of, all you guys here should join the newsletter, by the way, at www.crytures.com/join. In fact, it's tomorrow. I will need to be putting out a, what do you call it, a newsletter for the development update. Since it is a new month, I'm gonna have a lot to show for the art dump this month too, or this next month. We've been really hammering out a lot of new art recently. Alright, I think that's pretty good for the shadows there. Yeah, I've been trying to not get too complicated with the shading on these things, so we're not going to do like a second layer. Of shadows specifically. Alright, I'm just now taking a good look at this leg and it don't look right.
Swore to keep the spider's brood. They weave their lies beneath the moon's accusing eye. Oh, pack of eight-legged blights, so grim, by staff and chant they'll silence them. For redemption calls their fates entwined in questing hearts.
Alright, there we go. Much better.
Their cloaks were threadbare, their souls were torn through failure's ash, their mission born. Spells on lips and lanterns low, they track the webs where shadows grow. Mandibles clicking, the nests they grow. A clattering choir where dread winds blow. Redeemers tread as quiet as mist through tangled woods of venomous twist. Oh, pack of eight-legged blights.
Let's see.
By staff and chant
You get some on the legs.
for redemption calls their fates entwined in questing hearts. Courage they'll find. Each strike of fire, each rune etched proud, each cry for hope, each vow aloud. They drove the darkness from its well, where spiders brood and nightmares dwell. Oh, pack of
And on the hair.
eight-legged blights so grim, by staff and chant they'll silence them. For redemption calls their fates entwined in questing hearts. Courage they'll find.
Alright. Oh yeah, it looks like freaking Microsoft has just given up on video games at this point. They put somebody new in charge of Xbox and it's literally just some Indian chick who shills AI. So yeah, great. Xbox has basically been dead anyways, so whatever, I guess. It should be a fun shit show to watch, though. Gonna have to keep an eye on whatever shenanigans they get into. Now the whole AI scene has not been having a great time recently. And good riddance, frankly. Companies have been getting too big for their britches in that industry for a while. I wonder when it's gonna crash is all I'm really thinking about, because damn, it's retarded.
Ponyboy Horse says, look at that thigh squish.
Yeah, look at the thigh squish. Look at it.
Ponyboy Horse says, she looks like she has an aura of smelly.
Aura of smelly.
Ponyboy Horse says, how often does she bathe?
I don't know, man. I don't really consider those questions when I'm designing a random character. I don't even consider those questions when I'm designing like an actual character either.
Ponyboy Horse says, so she is stinky.
Sure. We'll go with that. Do you feel the short hair obsession leaving your body yet? We're doing our best to exercise you, pony boy.
Ponyboy Horse says, no, I want short hair.
That's too bad, pony boy. If you want the thigh squish, it's attached to the long hair. You're gonna have to make do.
Ponyboy Horse says, I am the avatar of short hair enthusiasm. You may as well fight gravity.
Well, I'd hate to break it, pony boy, but I can jump. I oppose gravity all the time. I will not be bound by two-dimensional movement.
Ponyboy Horse says, but gravity always wins.
No, it doesn't, because I can just jump again. Also, look at Geronimo over here. He's just floating floating in midair. I have already mastered gravity, Ponyboy.
Ponyboy Horse says, gravity will win again and again.
You will like long-haired girls, Ponyboy.
Geronimo is glued to the background.
Geronimo's not glued to the background. He's right where he intends to be. He doesn't move because he's a disciplined little boy. You would not know of this.
Adam SH8BF says, so you're going to try defying gravity?
We're already defying gravity. Do you think my feet are on anything solid right now? Mm-mm. Just look at this.
Ponyboy Horse says, show feet, let's see.
Just did.
Ponyboy Horse says, wow, showing feet like the fetishist you are. Ponyboy Horse says, communist.
Ponyboy, you're the one who's looking at it. Who tuned into the stream and asked for it? That's you. I'm just giving the audience what they want.
Ponyboy Horse says, 1984. Ponyboy Horse says, never happened.
Never happened.
Ponyboy Horse says, the audience wants short hair women.
Check the VOD, Ponyboy. You're literally being read by Geronimo, asking for feet. You can't run from it anymore. You are a fetishist. By the way, welcome, Adam. I forgot to greet you when you came in, but we are in the middle of a heated discussion about fetishism.
Ponyboy Horse says, you are the fetishist.
Sure, Ponyboy. Methinks the lady doth protest too much. That lady being a Ponyboy. So I know how you all feel about gingers and whatnot, Ponyboy, but what about the blondes? How do you feel about the blondes?
Ponyboy Horse says, I love gingers.
That's not what I asked, now is it?
Ponyboy Horse says, blondes are great when they are bombshells.
When they're bombshells, huh? And what do you consider a bombshell? Is girl on screen a bombshell?
Ponyboy Horse says. Bombshell blondes are the sea ladies with big booties and big boobies.
Okay, but that's a very vague description. How big?
Ponyboy Horse says. The sea with 1 or 2 CS. Ponyboy Horse says. Gotta jiggle when she wiggles so you can give it a pinch.
That's a pretty low bar. I've seen some small things jiggle when they wiggle, especially in anime. Anime girls with A cups be jiggling. Alright, I think I've done about all I can on this chick. Gonna be time to call it on this one and start something new. Alright, let's get this saved.
Ponyboy Horse says. My go-to example of a bombshell blonde is Kay from Girls UND Panzer. Ponyboy Horse says. She is one of my favorites.
Of course, you're bringing in a Girls und Panzer reference. She's what, the
Ponyboy Horse says.
The American one,
It's my
isn't
jam.
she?
Ponyboy Horse says. She is the American team commander and a total babe.
Alright, I now see that your standards for bombshell are fairly low. I also noticed that she doesn't have short hair.
Ponyboy Horse says. Okay, listen, sir.
See, I was thinking when you said bombshell something more along the lines of like Jessica Rabbit or something.
Ponyboy Horse says. I am gonna show you some bombshell K art.
Alright, let's see. What else do I have to work on here? Pony boy, this better be safe for work. Oh. Okay, buddy. My point stands.
Ponyboy Horse says. See, I told you.
What do you mean, see, I told you?
Ponyboy Horse says. Total babe, total bombshell.
She's basically proportioned exactly like the regular art that I already saw. Alright, let's finish this guy up. Let's get some... fix his line art, and then we'll, like... put some colors on the boy. Let's get a thinner brush here.
Ponyboy Horse says. If that wasn't a bombshell for you, I don't know what you can call a bombshell.
Here, Pony Boy, I'll show you. There you go. This is like minimum for bombshell right here, okay? Anything else is half-assing it.
Ponyboy Horse says. Look, Kay had massive mommy milkies too. Ponyboy Horse says. Plus super the sea thighs.
Sure, Pony Boy, sure. Can't believe Pony Boy is such a normie. Alright, I have to remember to actually have clean lines here. I'm not used to doing that. Don't like drawing lines that long. Now this guy, I originally gave this class a bow, but then I was like, hey, wait, freaking everybody has bows. So I reworked it to have a crossbow instead, for a little extra weapon representation. Got an awful lot of weapon types in Crytures, but I haven't really presented them in the characters all that well. Still don't have a character that uses throwing stars yet. Yeah. Oh, that wasn't a correct line there. We fixed it though. Ah. Okay. Focus, dice bag. You can draw lines correctly. You've done this before. Every time I do line art on my own, I'm reminded of why I hire Patron to do this shit. Spend a lot of time just redrawing what I've already drawn. You know, last week I was talking up eugenics, and one of the complaints I had was that it took a long time to do anything in the game. And that really came to fruition this week because I hardly even touched the game for fear that I wouldn't know where I left off when I picked it back up again. Not really a game that you can play in like short bursts. I did get to try out the Necromancer class though last night. Not super impressed by it yet. I wasn't able to complete that whole adventure anyways because I had other shit I had to do. Like work on that adventure template I was talking about earlier. I have made a schedule for myself to work on things on a weekly basis though. And it's helping with decision paralysis. Because there's so much shit that needs to be worked on for creatures that it's kind of like, eh. I don't know what to do whenever I sit down and try to work on something. A million different things need to be done. And by the time I decide on something, I've lost like most of the time I could have been working. I just realized that the entire bow section of this thing is one solid piece, so I don't need any lines here. Ooh, I haven't even done this whole side. You know what? We can put the mouth area on this layer, I think, for the beard. Yep. Another thing I had to tweak with this design besides the weapon was the armor type, because that's another thing that we were very much over-representing just a few types. So I hooked this guy up with a brigandine instead of a leather jacket like so many other archer types have. Which I think works out fine because he is a militia guy. So it makes sense for him to wear heavy armor. Whoops, that's not the right place.
Through the mists, the path is set. A conjurer's oath, no chance to regret. Vivid veil where the shadows gleam. Under the rule of a fairy's dream. Verdant king, your gaze I feel. A throne of
Alright, one leg left.
a realm unreal.
Ugh.
Bound by thorns, the forest stirs. Green flames burn, your magic purrs. Branches twitch,
Ponyboy Horse says, one leg left, or one leg right.
the long since dead.
One leg left, pony boy.
Arcane runes in trails unfold. Veins of emerald.
It's even the left leg. I don't know why you're questioning this.
Oath of the conjurer, forged in fire, through the glades where mortals tire. Dare I brave
Joke didn't land, pony boy. Joke didn't land.
Lord of wonders, veiled in night. Verdant King, your gaze I fear. Yet I march, I draw near an empire lush, roots so deep, an ageless bond the world shall keep.
I suppose you could always say one leg left and one leg right.
Winding streams with laughter laced, the valley braced with ancient grace, yet cunning eyes behind the throng. A fairy king's call, the rhythm, the song.
And the back of the cloak. Now for the sigils, we're just gonna move these up and replace them there. So we don't have to redraw the entire thing. Whoop. Yeah, it ain't quite right. Oh, he kind of needs. Just a little bit extra here to show that the padding under his armor continues. Alright, that should do it. Now I just need the face. Oh yeah, and the mouth. Bro almost got away with having no mouth. There we go. Nice and clean. Now let's see, what can we do with this guy? First off, we can fix this little issue here. So his cloak isn't clipping through his hair. I'm kind of thinking maybe we should make him a Veil Dweller since we don't have a whole lot of them. Let's see how this looks. Whoops. Let's give him slightly redder skin. Oh, we don't need this here anymore. Let's see, what color do we want the armor to be? Let's make it kind of purplish to kind of fit the militia aesthetic. More dull. Darker. There we go. Let's see, that'll probably work for the leather parts too. Whoops. And whoops again. Now the pants. That might work. And let's see. Crossbow color, maybe something like so. Get a little bluish gray on there for the middle parts.
Ponyboy Horse says, "It's Jesus." Ponyboy Horse says, "Praise be."
It's not Jesus, Pony Boy. You blasphemer.
Ponyboy Horse says, "The stirrup on the crossbow looks uneven."
Yeah, it's called perspective. And also, I'm not too worried about it. Now let's see, how do we invert these things? Maybe we just fill it in. That might be
Ponyboy Horse says,
the ideal solution here.
Ponyboy Horse says, "Last time I tried to be helpful."
I might take your suggestion into consideration if the piece wasn't basically done already.
Ponyboy Horse says, "Out here giving constructive criticism just to get hate." Ponyboy Horse says, "Geronimo say HPMH."
That doesn't look right.
Ponyboy Horse says, "Okay Geronimo say."
Here's what we'll do. We'll just fill in this area with black.
Ponyboy Horse says, "HMF."
How long are you gonna torture Geronimo, Pony Boy?
Ponyboy
He didn't
Horse
do
says,
nothing. Alright,
Ponyboy
let's
Horse
see.
says, "I am gonna settle on Humph."
Alright, we got that. Now we just need... Whoops. We need an outline for it. This might be the hardest faction symbol to draw that I have. Yeah, that should work. We are going to take this color though and apply it in other places. Yeah, I suppose we should add trim to his armor. So he kind of fits in with the other militia boys. Like so, yeah. Now we can go in and add the gold trim. And we're gonna need some on the leg armor too. Okay, line art is not so clean in this area. Lots of little gaps here and there. You know what? I'm gonna see if swapping these blues might look better. I think that's pretty good. Maybe we should revisit his hair color though. Ugh. I'm getting all kinds of overflow here. Let's try that. It's a little bit of a goldy blonde. All right. Coloring time. Or shading time, rather. Whoops, we don't need a gradient there. Alright. Where else do we need shadows? Around here? Alright. Let's see, is that all? Probably stand to have a little more light over here. Otherwise, I think we're good on the shadows. Well, Alright, that should be good. Now let's get the highlights in here. Alright, I guess we need some on the crossbow. Okay, that should work. I think we're ready to move on to the softening stage.
Shadows we tread with care. Conjurers unite, we're well aware. In the heart of the maw lies grim despair. Eldritch fear makes us all beware. Mystic runes glow in the midnight air. We chant our spells with fiery flare. Echoes of darkness all around. In the abyss, our courage is found. Light the torches, we'll find our way. No evil force will make us sway. Together we rise against the fray.
Okay, some over here,
Deep moss belly, we hold our
and over here. I already softened that area. I think we just need to get the face and we'll be done.
from the ancient past. Haunted souls in the shadows cast. We hold fast.
I guess we need to color the line art too.
Our sorcery summoned ever fast. Eerie winds howl. Banshees cry. Spirits linger and the demons fly. Arcane
And we're gonna need a different color for the
through the darkness will defy.
head and hair and all that.
Chalice raised with sacred light, banish all beyond our sight. In unity we fight the blight, guardians of the endless night.
Oh, you know what? I completely forgot to soften up the shadows.
Ponyboy Horse says, rate
Yes.
lemonade on a scale of 1 to 10.
Lemonade. I don't know, maybe a 7. We'll give it a 7. What's your lemonade rating, Ponyboy?
Ponyboy Horse says, I've been loving lemonade recently.
Well, why don't you marry
Ponyboy
it?
Horse says, when life gives you lemons, add water and sugar. Ponyboy Horse says, I rate her at 8 because I love it more than you.
Okay. You can have that, Ponyboy. I'm not going to take it from you. Lemonade is an okay drink. I wouldn't complain about having to drink lemonade. Now something like unsweetened tea, though. Ugh. I don't know why so many people like tea. Alright. Bro needs some color on that face. What is this? Okay, that's the sigils.
Ponyboy Horse says, people who drink unsweetened tea are deranged and dangerous individuals. Stay away from them.
Now you're speaking my language, Ponyboy. I thought you might have been a tea drinker. But I guess you're still a little bit based.
Ponyboy Horse says, I am mega based. Ponyboy Horse says, I am like 8D chess level based.
8D chess. How many dimensions do you think there are in the universe, Ponyboy? Do you think it maxes out at 8? Or do you have a ways to go in your higher dimensional chess?
Ponyboy Horse says, at least one. Link
At
says,
least one. That's
I've received 100
That's a pretty
messages
safe
today
bet.
with Rest Ream chat.
I mean, can't argue with that. There is at least one. Hell, I'm right here sitting in one of them right now. But that's too much. Alright, we gotta remember to add a little shine to people's eyes, because that's something I keep forgetting when I'm designing characters these days. Let's go ahead and add like a suggestion of pupil here. Whoops. We gotta lower that opacity.
Ponyboy Horse says. He looks like Obi-Wan now.
He does kind of look like Obi-Wan. I'll give you that. Not so much Jesus. He might be done.
Ponyboy Horse says. It's over melee build. He has the high ground.
This is true. High ground would actually be very useful for him. Actually, there's one thing I should probably do, and that is make the highlights show up better on the crossbow here. There we go. No, we can do the same thing for the hair highlights too. Although we'll probably want to tone them down slightly. Yeah. Alright. Let's save this boy. And maybe we can sketch up some other art with a creature or something in it. Since I haven't drawn any creatures yet in this creature stream. I guess it's time to open up the database. Take a peek at what I haven't drawn yet. Let's see, crafting, classes, where are creatures? There is creatures. Let's see. Also, let's get that Pokemon card database I was looking at up for some inspiration. Pokemon card art gallery. There we go. That's the search I'm looking for. Alright, I've got me an idea. Let's close some of these tabs so the PC doesn't go crazy on me.
Ponyboy Horse says, closing tabs is weak energy.
No, closing tabs is smart. My PC crashed before I even started the stream. I ain't taking chances. I had to reboot everything and set everything back up.
Ponyboy Horse says, real men minimize their browser and open a new browser when they have too many tabs.
Well, I ain't talking about browser tabs, I'm talking about Clip Studio Paint tabs. Which you'd think would take up more memory, but I think the browsers might be beating it out. Okay, not quite. They're almost the same. Because for some reason websites are really bloated today, like everything else. Alright. We're gonna do this guy. And we need full opacity on our eraser. Actually, this guy doesn't really have like overlapping whatchamacallits. He is just a twisty boy. Actually, his spear should probably be pointing more towards the viewer. Get his shield in there, guarding the body. We're gonna bring him down so he's more leaning forward. Apparently his head should definitely be bigger than that. That's better.
Ponyboy Horse says, this looks like that one Pokemon that evolves into Butterfree.
Caterpie?
Ponyboy Horse says, but this one looks like he discovered the Second Amendment.
He is a beanstalk, not a caterpillar. I'll have you know.
Through woods of shadow, damp and deep, a conjurer's vow they swore to keep. The spider's brood, they weave their lies beneath the moon's accusing eye. Oh, pack of eight-legged blights, so grim, by staff and chant they'll silence them, for redemption calls their fates entwined in questing hearts. Courage they'll find. Their cloaks were threadbare, their souls were torn, through failure's ash their mission born. Spells on lips and lanterns low.
Drawing the freaking spear is always a pain.
Shadows grow. Mandibles clicking, the nests they grow.
Getting it to twist correctly.
A clattering choir where dread winds blow. Redeemer's tread as quiet as mist, through tangled woods of venomous twist. Oh, pack of eight-legged blights so grim, by staff and chant they'll silence them, for redemption calls their fates entwined in questing hearts. Courage they'll find. Each strike of fire, each rune etched proud, each cry for hope, each vow aloud. They drove the darkness from its well, where spiders brood and nightmares dwell.
That should work.
Oh, pack of eight-legged blights so grim, by staff and chant they'll silence them, for redemption calls their fates entwined in quest.
Alright, let's go ahead and do some quick cleanup. We won't get too much into the nitty-gritty on this. Probably not gonna have time to fully color this thing. Unless I decide to go especially long here. You know, there's this one game I've been following in its development, which is basically supposed to be like a more old school style Elder Scrolls type of game with the free roaming open world style of thing. And they do like this kind of devlog Q&A thing every month. Recently they've been talking a lot about like religion and the culture in the setting they're making. Honestly, kind of seems like they don't really know what's going on with it. They never give very solid answers on anything. It's kind of annoying. They always have to couch everything in like, well, this is what these people believe. And it's like, okay, we get it. You don't need to keep reiterating the whole point. We get it, it's low fantasy. The gods are not showing up on people's doorsteps. Oh, hey. We've almost got the line art done already. And also, these guys working on the Wayward Realms, that game, one of their main lore guys is like this European dude, and he's always like trying to wax poetically about every little thing. Like, dude, just answer the question in plain English. You do speak plain English, right? Sometimes it seems like he struggles. Look at that. Dude's practically done already. Not really, but you know what I mean. Alright, we got that. Then we got the face color and the leaves. And these parts. And the eyes.
Ponyboy Horse says, "Hello, I am a representative of the Sleeping at a Reasonable Time Club and I want to say you are not invited. I would say catch you in Dreamland, but the population is gonna be just one with you up all night lol. Later Waker."
Yeah, well, good night, Ponyboy. It's not late for me, I'm a night shifter. This would be just after lunchtime. All right. Let's see. Let's get us some yellow on this. Let's close up some of these gaps real quick here while I'm right over here. Alright, let's try another multiply layer for the darkest bits here. Alright, let's get some softening in here on the edges. Alright. Let's see, what can we do here? Let's kind of do the silhouette thing that I like to do for simple backgrounds. Alright, now take this and make a lighter color. Reduce the hardness. And give us some light there. Then let's get our leaf brush. We need bigger leaves than that. Let's get us a really big one. And just put some texture in the background there. Whoops. I think we could use more leaves at the top here. I'm not too big on the ones around the branches. And you know what? Let's go ahead and put some rim light on this guy, and we'll probably be done at that. Uh-oh. My headphones are telling me it's about time to finish. Alright. I think that's pretty good. We can leave it there. And again, I am kind of surprised with myself for how much I got done this time. I guess going an extra half hour paid off. Oh, wait. Alright. I think we're good. Let's save this real quick. And then we'll end the stream. I don't think anybody's really hanging around currently in the chat. Then we'll end the stream. Whoops! Shut up, dice bag from the past. Alright, let's see. We gotta put this in illustrations folder. And save as PNG. And we are good. Close this. And we'll leave the stream with a good view of the piece. Alright, so thanks for hanging out, everybody. I will see you guys next time. Same time, same place, probably doing the same thing. Bye!